down here in Miami, FLX Arena for Eagle FC. They are going to be having their U.S. debut down here in Miami. Great place to pick. And one of our hometown guys, man, he is going to be back in action. Suga Rashad Evans, thank you for the time again. Really appreciate it, Rashad.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on.
This is really cool. Like, this place is, I was kind of blown away walking in here. Like, what was it like your first time seeing this facility and everything they've kind of put together down here?
I was blown away too, man. I couldn't believe just how clean and just how professional, and this looked like a nice, very nice studio. Kind of reminded me of the Apex Center a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. How excited are you to basically have a hometown fight? Like, is that easy that you can take all that other stuff, the travel, all maybe that nonsense away, and that you get to just take a little drive down the Turnpike or 95 to get down here?
It's dope. I never fought at home before, so it'll be the first time, and I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. There's nothing like waking up in your own bed and just having your own thing surrounding you.
Has there been you talked about the itch of getting back? We spoke a little bit about this weekend when you called into my show, but has there been anything within the training that, like, have you felt better? Is it just like, was there a moment you remember just like, I really, really, really do have the itch again, I want to do it?
Yeah, for a while I've been thinking about getting there and doing some kind of physical competition, whether it be boxing or something like that. But then over the last few months, I was like, man, I really feel like I can do this. I gave it some serious thought, and I'm like, yeah, why not? If not now, then when? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, this time in my life right now, I feel as if like I'm stronger than I've, been, and I'm smarter than I've been. So I'm like, if not now, then when? So why not do it?
You've been a guy who you've always paid it forward to young fighters. Like, you've taken care of a lot of the stars that we see today. They always reference how much you've helped them. What do you think a promotion like this can be for young fighters? Like, they're going to have faces like you to expose them. They're going to have a guy like Khabib promoting them. Like, what do you think that can mean to a fighter's career?
It can mean a lot. Starting a promotion with a guy, like Khabib, who's done it before, who understands the game, who understands what a fighter's going through, can help them a lot. It makes you even spoil them because of the fact that, he comes from that mindset of what a fighter needs more than anything over the promotion. So I feel as if like, this is a good place for a fighter to cut his teeth and really learn the fight game because, it's not always about fighting. There's more to the fight game than just a fight. It's the way you treat it. It's the way, the promotion is handled along the way from the bottom to the top. And, if they learn that here, then when they go to other promotions, they'll be all right.
Yeah, you spoke about you and Tyrone, very excited. Tyrone Spong is going to be in the main event. You guys are very excited to be on the same card with one another. How have you seen him make this transition over to MMA? Because he put so much stock into his boxing career and, getting to the top and building that undefeated record. What does it mean for you to see him as a friend, that he gets this kind of fresh start, another opportunity to kind of shine because of everything that's kind of gone on with the boxing thing?
I'm excited for him. I'm excited that he's, he has something to put his energy towards and put his mindset towards and really start to develop in this area. Tyrone to me is the best the best fighter in the world, and for him to be able to expand that title and really start to show that he is the Bo Jackson of combat sports. You're doing 3 sports with boxing, kickboxing and MMA. It just puts another feather in his cap, but more importantly, it sets a precedent and really, sets a stage for just how legendary, Tyrone Spong is.
Do you have a sense, like you said, you don't have any, grand visions with this, so you just want to compete? Do you have an idea of how many times? Or are you just going to go till you just don't have the itch anymore? What do you think that, magic number might be?
Yeah, I'm going to go until I don't got the itch anymore, just the way things have been happening in the world and just, the way things are, it kind of left me in a mindset that, like, who knows how much time that we got to be able to do the things that we love in life. It seems like every day, that window of doing what we love and expressing ourselves in a genuine fashion is being stripped away. So if I can go out there and do it, and I still have the desire to do it even after this, then I'll do it again. But if I don't, then I don't. But I'll be okay with that either way. I don't need this, and I felt like before I was competing as something that I needed, but now this is something I want to do versus something I need to do.
What did you think? How did you think Khabib did as a promoter today? Being kind of the face, trying to pump you guys all up?
Khabib did good, man. He did really good. He speaks from the heart. He keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that you can always expect out of Khabib. Khabib always just comes and say it how it is, even when it's not the most popular thing in the world to say. He just comes straight out and say it. But the thing with Khabib and some like Dana White is the fact that you know what they're feeling. They're going to say it to you right away.
Has there been any names kicked around to you as far as potential opponents? Anything that's really piqued your interest in particular?
No, nothing that really piqued my interest. Nothing that really that stands out. But I'm open and I'm willing to fight. Whoever's down.
Is that I was just gonna ask? Is that important? Like, do you want it to be somebody that really gets your juices flowing, or is just the idea of competing enough right now?
It's a little bit enough. I mean, little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have somebody that I kind of, makes me a little bit afraid, a little bit, extra nervous. But, just having a date, having somebody I got to stand across the cage from who really wants to knock me out and beat me up or embarrass me, that's motivation enough.
Well, we can't wait to see you back in there, man. January 28th, it's going to be going down. Eagle FC's making its debut down here in Miami. Sugar Rashad Evans, the legend, he is going to be in action. Thank you for the time, man. Always appreciate you being generous with us.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.